Hey everyone, just Matt here, here in HQ with Vlad this afternoon. So Vlad has very kindly just popped in to give us a little insight into his journey so far, and so really appreciate that, mate. I appreciate you're a busy man at the minute.
Yeah,
no organised.
No problem.
So Vlad, obviously, you know, coming from Romania over to the UK to work and doing some veterinary work as well.
Yeah, well, my plan was to get some experience here in UK because people are doing stuff like totally different from my country.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can say I had that opportunity to get some experience, not at the level that I wanted to, but it's still something. So yeah, it's always like enough space for worse.
Yeah, and obviously I know that you're maybe going to be relocating, but you've obviously enjoyed your time in the West Country.
Yeah, I had fun.
Met some people.
I met a lot of nice people. I think I made some friends here, and yeah, that's quite important for me. So
yeah, that's been good. I think we first met over a mixed grill in a pub once. I think
so. Yeah,
at Christmas time.
Yeah,
which was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just talking today really about kind of the results that you've had so far. And I guess also just to kind of share your journey with, I suppose there might be some people out there watching who are maybe considering making a start with their lifestyle for whatever reason. Kind of like, what was the thing that made you reach out for help with your own health and fitness? Like, what made you? Why did you want to get started?
Well, I wasn't in a great place, to be honest, like mentally and everything, and I kind of realized some stuff. And I cannot wait for someone to push me back, start to push me to do something, and I need to motivate myself to do stuff. And that was kind of the first thing that I thought about it. Like, cannot wait something to fall from the sky. And
yeah,
yeah, I started to think about, look, I need to do this, to do something about myself. I need to improve myself. I need to get in shape. I need to get healthier. I need to change my lifestyle because it was like a pretty laid back lifestyle.
laid back,
yeah. I mean, I think I used to live on like frozen pizzas and frozen pizzas, like a 10 pound a week budget.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, so I started thinking about it, and I said, well, I cannot wait for someone to get me in shape or anything, so I need to do something, and I start doing it. That's the way it is.
Great.
So
so what would you say then? So obviously, when you first started working, obviously I obviously know you for a little bit, but not great before. What were your kind of expectations, or what did you kind of hope for in terms of results? Obviously I know we've been working together pretty much since the middle of June, from when we could start working with you outside again.
Yeah.
Right now until it was last week, wasn't it? So, like, how would you describe like what you would have expected to have achieved in that time?
Well, I didn't know really how this stuff worked, so I was quite curious about it. I didn't have high expectations. Let's see how it goes. Because when we first met, I didn't have like an objective in my weight loss journey. So I wanted to see how it is, if we have any results, and if this thing helps me in any way. And I've seen it, and then start making objectives and start evolving. And yeah, now I know exactly what I need to do, what I have to do, and I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Brilliant. So, in terms of like, I mean, not every journey is like with blue skies, is it? So, how, what sort of things did you find, on that as well? There were, lots of good moments as well, but there were some tough moments, weren't there? I'm sure for you, like along the way.
Yeah, well, there were some times that I couldn't find motivation in me to do it, but I think it's important to get over it and then do it again and again and again. Keep to the program, count your calories, and that's it. It's not like a huge philosophy.
Yeah. Quite simple when you boil it down like that. Yeah. So, what did you enjoy?
Well, I kind of like the exercise part, and I like the machines in the
studio.
gym. Yeah. Well, I like the sessions. they were great. I like the food part. To be honest, that stuff that you were sending to us, it's kind of a little bit too much for me.
Yeah.
So I tried to simplify that as much as I could. So basically, salad and chicken and stuff like this.
Yeah. Simple stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not like a
chef,
big cook. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really find it a little bit stupid, these millennial foods like quinoas and like all kind of strange foods.
Basic stuff for you.
Yeah, that young people are eating at the moment. It's hard to be an old guy. Anyway.
Not old, mate, not old.
Well, I'm old for the young guys, but I'm young for the old guys, so yeah, it's strange. That age. Yeah, so it was fun at the gym. I find it quite good with the home sessions. They were very helpful, and I think it's very important just to like do it every day.
Okay, consistency.
Yeah, not every day, maybe 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days a week. Yeah.
Because if you like skip 3 of them, you're gonna feel it when you go to the studio.
Yeah.
You're gonna die. Yeah. So if you keep your training at home and do it every day and go to the studio and do your stuff, basically, it should be okay.
Yeah. And so obviously, in terms of results, because that is important. In terms of numbers, we know you've lost like 23 kilos. I know you like to work in kilos. So 23 kilos and 34 centimeters off the waist.
Yes.
Must feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, it's terrible now that I have to buy clothes. Yeah.
Buying those new
clothes.
clothes.
I started buying clothes when I was at my middle at the middle time. When I was like 10 kilos off, and now I have to buy new clothes again.
Okay.
So that's a pain, but that's good because I have to buy smaller clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like increase my self-esteem.
yeah, exactly, and like you say, you feel good. So so 14 inches off the waist and sort of 50 pounds. So for those people who are sort of doing the imperial measurements,
I don't know in stones.
So in stone, that's about 3.5 stone.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Which is amazing. So what would you? I mean, aside from those numbers, like how do you feel? Like do you feel a lot? Like you must feel.
To be honest, I feel okay. I used to feel okay before.
Okay.
I'm quite a healthy guy, so I cannot say that. Well, I feel healthier, or I can. But yeah, I can breathe easily.
Breathe easier.
Easily. So I think that's an important thing, especially in this period of time. When everyone is crazy about it. I don't know. I can go on long walks without having like sore legs or anything.
Okay.
I do have like back pains from time to time, but it's not like something that I have it every day or anything. So it's not like a problem. It's just like I think everyone has back pains. So,
every now and again. Exactly.
But I feel great, to be honest. Yeah.
And what would you like? Obviously, I know you're potentially moving to another part of the country for your next job. Like how do you feel like you kind of have the tools now to go and do? No, you know what you need to do.
Yeah, I know what I need to do. I basically need to keep my food in check. That's the most important thing, I think. And then maybe start going to the gym maybe 3 times a week at least.
And you have a good idea now of what you should be doing.
What I need to do.
Warming up and doing the right type of exercise.
It was very helpful, and we did it quite for some time, so I kind of can steal your business now.
Yeah. You become a personal trainer.
Yeah.
So what would you say? So if there's someone out there watching who maybe was in a similar place to you, you said that you didn't feel particularly great mentally when you first started, and physically you felt that you needed to make a change. What would you say to that person who's maybe sat there right now watching this video and just thinking, maybe I'm like that, and they've got fears about starting? What would you say?
Well, I can say that you need to do it as soon as possible. You cannot wait for someone to push you to do this kind of stuff. So you need to talk with you and to have like a good conversation with yourself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then motivate yourself and do it, because it's like makes a total change of your life, and it's important to get up on your on your feet and start moving, because no one will come and like
do it for you.
Yeah.
No, exactly. I think that's the one thing about fitness is you can't jump the queue in fitness, can you?
I don't think fitness is the only thing about it. It's like in life, you cannot wait for stuff to fall out of out of sky, you know.
Yeah.
So you need to just start and doing it and take it for yourself and just do it.
Yeah, just do it, yeah.
Like that commercial, yeah. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's great, man. I mean, I don't want to take up all your evening because I know you've got other things that you would probably rather be doing than
yeah,
chatting with me.
sure, no
But I really
problem.
appreciate you coming down and spending a few minutes here just to share your journey, because I think it's one of the least selfish things you can do is to share your journey. And obviously, you know, you didn't, you know, like 6-7 months ago, you didn't start in a great place. You know, you said just earlier on in the conversation that mentally you didn't feel that great and physically you needed to do something. So,
Yeah.
you know, to share that with people and, you know, and open up about that and help people to kind of see that you don't have to be, you know, really fit to start doing something like this. You need, this is a starting place, if you like.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. So thank you very much for coming
Yeah,
down.
no problem.
Appreciate your time.
Anytime.
I'd love to,
Yeah.
love to shake your hand, but it seems that we can't do that right now.
Well,
So
what can I do?
there we go. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yeah.